What were you thinking about when you got pregnant, that you were not going to work? I'm just curious because, like, I've had 3 kids. I worked up until the second they were born.
But am I you? Are you me? Do you know how I feel? Do you know how my body
that's why
feels?
I'm asking. I'm interested to know what you think. I want to know your mindset. So when you got pregnant, what were you thinking about?
I was thinking about having a kid. I'm confused on where you're going at.
I'm confused too because you came in here and I did an assessment and I gave you my best medical advice. And you didn't like that.
But I said that I just wanted a note so I could take it easy these next 2 months.
And
I'm 7 months pregnant and I'm in pain. It's not fraud. If it was fraud, the doctor wouldn't be getting me my note right now.
Really?
Yes.
What I read on your chart isn't true.
Okay.
So I
What's
know
on my
it's
chart
fraud.
that's not true?
I read on your chart what isn't true because I'm the person who saw you and did the exam.
Okay.
So it's okay.
But but how do you know how I feel? How do you know how my body feels inside?
Because I stuck my hand in there and checked your
cervix. Okay, you checked my cervix, but how you know how my bones feel? How you know how my body feels, my legs, my back? How do you know how that feels? How you know how my nausea feels? How you know how my cramps feel? By touch, and you're okay. All right, so this is the nurse practitioner, and look how she's hitting me. Look at it. Check her out. Check it out. Call the police, and they're going to see what you just did. Call the police. She already called the police on me once because I called her a weirdo. Yes, look at you. This lady is fucking crazy. Call the cops again. Call them.
It's okay.
Call them. I got you on video hitting me with that thing in your hand.
This?
This is the Philly Pregnancy Center, guys.
Yeah, okay, Jillian.
So I decided to post a little update. So basically, long story short, I needed a doctor's note. I needed to take off work. I'm in a lot of pain. I begged them to take me in. For a week, I called, asked for an appointment. They finally told me to come in. I came in. The woman that you see in the video, all she did was, when I tried to explain my pain and exactly what I was feeling, she cut me off, said, let me examine you. I want to feel your cervix. So when I got up on the table for her to examine me, she was very aggressive. She shoved her fingers in me. It was painful. So after that, she just started telling me, oh yeah, I can't give you a no, and you can work. The most I could do is say you can't lift 25 pounds or more. So I started, arguing my case, like, no, I really need my note. Let me just speak to the doctor. I would like to speak to the doctor. So she goes, I'm not going to argue with you. Long story short, we get back to the front desk. She's blurting out all my information in the lobby. There's a patient in there. She hears everything. All my information is out there. The girl at the front desk gets the doctor on the phone. The doctor wants me to go in the back office and talk to her on the phone and explain what's happening. As we're walking back there, she goes, please don't take her to my office. So I said, nobody wants to go to your office. You're a weirdo for that. She comes back there, says, I called the police. So why would you call the police? She said, because you called me out my name. I said, because I called you a weirdo. She said, yeah. I said, okay, well, when the cops get here, I'm going to tell them you're a weirdo because you're a weirdo. There's no reason to call the cops. Because you got called a name for something that you're acting like. Because the way you're acting is really weird. So part 2 to the full story. So after I got off the phone with the doctor when I was in the back room, after she came back there, said she was calling the cops, I told her to call them, so on and so forth. After I calmed down, because I had a panic attack back there. I'm like crying because I'm just like, oh my goodness, like this is not what I thought I was coming here for. Like, why am I going through so much? Like, so and I'm pregnant. And I already have high blood pressure. Like my blood pressure was already high when they checked it for that appointment. So I come out the back office. It's cops in there. So I'm like, oh my goodness, she really called the cops. So the cops are like kind of being aggressive to me, but not like super aggressive. That's why like I didn't get that on recording, because I really was not trying to do anything for attention. Like I wasn't out to record nobody. Like my first thought wasn't to record anything. What made me start recording was after everything was said and done, I spoke to the police, and she told the police the reason she called them is because she felt threatened. And I told the cop, I said, look at me, like I'm going on 8 months pregnant. I'm 7 months pregnant. I'm pretty far along. Do I look like I'm in a position to be attacking somebody? Like, I don't understand what her problem is. And they was like, yeah, she said she felt like you just came in here just to get a note, to get a free ride or some crazy stuff like that. After everything was all said and done, the doctor said that I was going to get my note, everything was going to be fine, sit in the office and wait as the woman in the front at the front desk gets it all ready. You know, they had to do something, sign and stuff. And so long story short, I'm sitting there and I'm waiting. So the woman from the video, the Karen, she walks up to me. I'm sitting there. I'm trying not to look at her. I'm just on my phone, just scrolling through Instagram, trying to like distract myself. So I'm looking at my phone. I already had my phone in my hand. She stands in front of me and she asks me the question, what were you thinking when you got pregnant? And I want to have a conversation with you since we no longer have a patient-doctor relationship. She just was talking and talking and talking. So I finally just said, listen, I don't care what you got to say. Please get out my face. Go about your day. So she goes, Jillian, you're a piece of shit. What were you thinking when you opened your legs and got pregnant? From there, I immediately hurried up and went to my camera because I was like, I got to get this on camera now. Yes, I need to record this. So, and then y'all see what happened from there.